Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone in the universe? Well, what if I told you that scientists have just uncovered signs of potential life on a distant planet? How mind-blowing is that? Today we're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries yet, an exoplanet 124 light-years away that might just hold the key to answering one of humanity's biggest questions. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for? Stay tuned, because this discovery might change everything we know about life beyond Earth. The search for life beyond Earth. Hey, explorers, imagine this. You're looking up at the night sky wondering if we're truly alone out here. Pretty mind-boggling, right? Well, recent discoveries have shaken the foundations of that thought, making the question more relevant than ever. Just recently, scientists might have found signs of life on an exoplanet, one that's 124 light-years away. The discovery was made possible by the powerful James Webb Space Telescope, and the implications? Huge. This isn't just another space mission where we find a planet with a similar atmosphere. No, this one could actually hold the key to something far more incredible, proof that life exists elsewhere in the universe. In today's video, we're diving deep into the findings, exploring what they mean for us here on Earth, and discussing how this discovery is changing everything we thought we knew about life beyond our planet. Could this be the first step toward answering one of humanity's biggest questions? Are we truly alone? Keep watching because you're about to join me on a journey that could alter the way we look at our place in the cosmos forever. Meet K2-18b, the ocean-covered exoplanet. Alright, let's talk about the star of the show, K2-18b. K2-18b is what scientists call a Hycean world. You might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, this planet is covered in oceans and the atmosphere is rich in hydrogen, an exciting combo when you're looking for life. It's located in the habitable zone of its star, meaning it's the perfect distance to possibly support liquid water, which we know is essential for life. Think about it, liquid water on another planet. Mind-blowing, right? Now here's where it gets even more intriguing. K2-18b is very different from our own Earth in many ways. Despite being about 8.6 times larger than Earth, it shares some crucial characteristics with planets we could actually live on. The real kicker? This exoplanet is a prime candidate for future missions to explore life beyond Earth. Imagine what kind of secrets it could reveal about the universe and our search for extraterrestrial life. The excitement of discovering a planet with these kinds of conditions is that it pushes the boundaries of what we thought was possible. And trust me, we've only just begun. Stay with me because the best part is yet to come. The role of the James Webb Space Telescope. Alright, let's talk about the tech that made this discovery possible. The James Webb Space Telescope. If you haven't heard of it yet, let me introduce you to the most powerful space telescope ever built. Think of it as the Hubble telescope's cooler, more advanced cousin capable of seeing farther into space and with a level of detail we've never had before. Imagine having a pair of super-powered binoculars that can pick out the tiniest details on distant planets. JWST is like that, but on a cosmic scale. Thanks to JWST, scientists were able to analyze the light coming from K2-18b's atmosphere. This wasn't just a quick look, the telescope meticulously studied the light as it passed through, revealing a wealth of information about the planet's composition. JWST detected the presence of molecules like water vapor, methane, and hold on, dimethyl sulfide, a compound linked to biological processes here on Earth. The beauty of JWST is in its precision. It can look deep into the atmospheres of distant planets, helping us detect signatures of life from millions of miles away. It's like being able to read a book from a planet light-years away. So when you hear life beyond Earth, you're hearing the results of years of hard work and technological brilliance. The JWST is rewriting what we thought was possible in space exploration. The discovery of dimethyl sulfide. Hold on to your seats because this is where things get seriously interesting. One of the most exciting discoveries from JWST's analysis of K2-18b's atmosphere is the detection of dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. Now what does that mean? Well, on Earth, DMS is produced by tiny organisms in our oceans, like phytoplankton. It's one of those substances that's essentially a biological byproduct, something that nature produces when life is present. And guess what? It was detected on K2-18b. Why is this a big deal? DMS is a potential biosignature, basically a chemical fingerprint of life. It's not something you typically find in non-living processes. On Earth, it's linked to the activity of marine life. So finding it on K2-18b opens up the tantalizing possibility that similar life forms, Maybe not exactly like what we know on Earth, but life nonetheless could be thriving on this distant planet. But before we all get too excited, let's remember, while this is an incredible find, DMS could also be produced by non-biological processes. Scientists are still working to understand all the factors at play. But make no mistake, this discovery is a major step toward answering one of the biggest questions humanity has ever asked. Could K2-18b be harboring life? Well, this finding says maybe. What does this mean for the search for life? So, what does all of this mean for the search for life beyond Earth? Well, this discovery of DMS on K2-18b is a game changer. While we still can't say for sure that life exists on this exoplanet, the evidence is compelling enough to make scientists sit up and take notice. If this is indeed a biological signature, it would be the strongest evidence we've found so far that we're not alone in the universe. And that, my friends, is huge. But here's the kicker. We've been searching for life in the universe for centuries, but finding definitive proof has always been elusive. This detection doesn't just throw a lifeline to the idea of extraterrestrial life, it actually fuels the fire of possibility. Imagine, after all this time, being able to say that we've discovered potential life, not just on another moon or comet, but on an actual planet, one that could be incredibly similar to Earth in many ways. This finding doesn't just get us closer to answering that age-old question, are we alone? It opens up new avenues for exploration, forcing us to rethink our criteria for what constitutes life. Maybe it's not as rare as we thought, but let's be clear, we're not popping champagne just yet. The discovery of DMS might be a sign, but we need more evidence to make a conclusive statement. The hunt continues, and this finding gives us the momentum we need to push further into space. The next few years of research are going to be electrifying. The future is closer than ever. Implications for humanity. Now let's take a moment to consider the bigger picture. If we confirm that life exists on K2-18b, it would completely shake up how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. For centuries, humanity has grappled with the question of whether we're alone, and every new discovery that points to the existence of life beyond Earth brings us closer to understanding that we might not be. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? The idea that there could be other beings with their own civilizations, maybe even their own versions of us out there. But it's not just about the wow factor. If life really exists elsewhere, it opens up a whole new chapter in science. Think about how biology might be different on a planet with an ocean and a hydrogen-rich atmosphere. How would life adapt? Could organisms thrive in extreme environments that we once thought were inhospitable? What if life on other planets doesn't even resemble anything we know here on Earth? This could change the course of medicine, technology, and even our philosophy about life and existence. And it doesn't end there. The discovery of life elsewhere would challenge many of our societal, religious, and cultural views. It would ask us to redefine what we know about life, consciousness, and our place in the vast, mysterious universe. One thing's for sure, it would forever alter how we see the stars and our understanding of life itself. Future missions and research. Alright, let's look ahead. What comes next in this incredible journey of discovery? Well, folks, while K2-18b is exciting, we're just getting started. This finding is only the tip of the iceberg, and the road ahead is paved with more questions and more missions to uncover the truth about life beyond Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope is already scheduled for more observations, and future missions are going to follow in its footsteps. One exciting prospect is the upcoming missions to explore other Hycean planets, worlds like K2-18b, which have the potential to harbor liquid water and life. Scientists are looking for planets with similar conditions to K2-18b, hoping to catch more signs of life in the vast ocean of space. We could also see missions to collect atmospheric samples from these planets, which would give us a closer look at their chemical makeup, biological markers, and more. And let's not forget the advancements in technology. The next generation of telescopes like the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope could bring us even closer to discovering the truth about alien life. These tools will allow us to study the atmospheres of exoplanets with greater precision, looking for biosignatures that could hint at life. The search for life is far from over, and this discovery is the beginning of an exciting era in space exploration. The future is bright, and who knows, the next big breakthrough could be just around the corner. Let's keep our eyes on the stars because the universe still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. And there you have it! The possibility of life beyond Earth is no longer just a dream, it's becoming a reality. What do you think? Could we really find life out there? Or is it just wishful thinking? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the universe's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing discoveries. Until next time, keep looking up, and stay curious about the cosmos. This is Space Facts, and the universe is waiting to be explored. Have you ever wondered what Mars was like before it became the barren world we see today? Could it have been more like Earth? NASA's Escapade mission is here to answer these questions and unlock the mysteries of Mars's past. What caused the red planet to lose its atmosphere? How does solar wind play a role in this cosmic transformation? Get ready to embark on an exciting journey as we explore the cutting-edge mission that could change everything we know about Mars and its fascinating history. Are you curious yet? Let's dive into the science of Escapade. NASA's Dual Mars Orbiter mission. Have you ever wondered why Mars looks so barren and desolate today? Well, NASA's new Escapade mission is here to help solve that mystery. Escapade stands for Escape and Plasma Acceleration and Dynamics Explorers. Quite the mouthful, right? But what it really means is that NASA is sending not one, but two spacecraft to Mars, all in a bid to understand something pretty incredible: how the solar wind interacts with the planet's atmosphere. The ultimate goal? To discover how this interaction led to Mars losing its atmosphere over billions of years. Imagine what that would have looked like. An Earth-like world turning into the cold, barren planet we see today. The mission is being led by the University of California, Berkeley, but NASA's involvement ensures that the cutting-edge science coming from Escapade will make waves in the space community. This mission is more than just a couple of spacecraft flying to Mars. It's about answering questions that could change everything we know about planetary atmospheres. In the past, we've relied on telescopic observations and data from Mars rovers. But this mission brings something new and groundbreaking. Two spacecraft that will orbit Mars and provide a two-point perspective on the Martian atmosphere like never before. So, get ready. The Escapade mission could unlock the answers to questions we've been asking about Mars for years. Now, isn't that fascinating? Stay tuned, because what we learn could redefine how we look at not just Mars, but other planets in our solar system. Blue and Gold. Meet the dynamic duo of Mars exploration, Blue and Gold. No, they're not superheroes, but they are NASA's latest game-changers. These two identical spacecraft are the heart of the Escapade mission, and their names alone are enough to spark curiosity. Why Blue and Gold? Well, these spacecraft are designed to work together like a perfectly tuned pair of binoculars, giving us a detailed side-by-side view of Mars's atmosphere. The best part, they'll be orbiting Mars from different angles, allowing for a comprehensive, multi-perspective analysis of how solar wind and Mars' magnetic field interact. But let's not stop there. These spacecraft are no ordinary machines. Rocket Lab, a company known for its innovative approach to space, is behind the construction of these spacecraft. Each one is packed with state-of-the-art technology that will collect vital data to help scientists better understand Mars's atmosphere and its strange magnetic field. The spacecraft are equipped with powerful instruments, including plasma detectors and magnetic field analyzers, to measure everything from solar wind interactions to the behavior of charged particles around Mars. What's also fascinating is that Blue and Gold are going to work in tandem. While one spacecraft focuses on measuring the solar wind, the other will study the magnetosphere surrounding Mars. The two of them will complement each other's findings, giving scientists the most accurate and comprehensive data about the Martian environment. It's like having a full 360-degree view of a planet that's mysterious and intriguing. Together, Blue and Gold will be part of an extraordinary mission to unveil the secrets of one of the most fascinating planets in our solar system. Scientific objectives. Imagine trying to piece together the puzzle of Mars's past, a planet that once had the potential to be Earth-like but somehow lost its atmosphere. That's exactly what NASA's Escapade mission aims to solve. The mission's core scientific objective is to unravel the mystery of how Mars, once potentially habitable, ended up with the thin, inhospitable atmosphere we see today. The question at the heart of this mission is, how does solar wind strip away a planet's atmosphere? Escapade will dive deep into understanding this process by observing the interactions between solar wind and Mars' magnetic environment. Now, why does this matter? Well, it turns out that studying solar wind interactions with Mars could give us a blueprint for understanding the atmospheres of other planets, including those in distant solar systems. Mars is a unique case study because of its hybrid magnetosphere, a mix of weak magnetic fields and localized pockets of magnetic protection, which are unlike Earth's strong global magnetic field. Escapade will study how solar winds punch through these weak magnetic shields and strip away particles from Mars's atmosphere, ultimately leading to its current state. In addition to atmospheric escape, Escapade's observations may also shed light on broader space science topics, like the effects of solar wind on other celestial bodies, and how these processes could impact future space exploration. The insights gained from Escapade will not only help us understand Mars's atmospheric history, but also provide a clearer picture of how planetary environments evolve over time, giving us clues about the potential habitability of other worlds. The mission promises to be game-changing, as it could ultimately help answer the fundamental question: could Mars have ever supported life? Instruments on board. Let's talk about the incredible tech that's packed into each Escapade spacecraft, because this mission is science-driven and technology-powered. Each spacecraft carries a suite of cutting-edge instruments that will work together to collect and analyze data, bringing us closer to unlocking the secrets of Mars. So what exactly do these spacecraft have on board? Let's break it down. First up is the EMAG, which will measure Mars's magnetic field with unprecedented precision. Why is this so important? Well, understanding how solar wind interacts with Mars's magnetic environment is crucial for understanding the atmospheric stripping process. EMAG's readings will help scientists determine just how much the planet's magnetosphere is protecting it, and how much is being lost to the solar wind. Next, we've got the ESA, which will help measure the plasma particles in Mars' environment. This is key to understanding the solar wind's effect on the Martian atmosphere. Plasma, essentially ionized gas, interacts directly with the atmosphere, and ESA's data will reveal how these particles affect Mars's atmosphere and contribute to the escape of atmospheric gases into space. Lastly, there's the ELP, which is all about measuring electron density and temperature. Why does this matter? The behavior of electrons and their interactions with the Martian atmosphere provides crucial data about how solar winds strip away the planet's atmosphere and contribute to atmospheric loss. Together, these instruments will create a detailed map of Mars's magnetic environment, its plasma interactions, and the solar wind dynamics that lead to atmospheric escape. The data gathered will be absolutely essential in understanding the evolution of Mars and, in turn, could help pave the way for future missions to explore Mars up close, maybe even with human explorers someday. It's a scientific toolkit that's revolutionary in its design and crucial to the mission's success. Mission timeline. Now that we know what Escapade is all about, let's dive into the exciting journey ahead. The Escapade mission is slated for launch in 2025, but not just any launch. It will be aboard Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, one of the most innovative rockets in the space industry today. After the launch, these two spacecraft will embark on an 11-month journey to Mars, a journey filled with all the unknowns that come with space travel. It's a mission that will push the limits of technology and science as it races toward one of the most intriguing planets in our solar system. When the spacecraft arrive at Mars in early 2026, that's when the real magic begins. Over the next 11 months, Blue and Gold will orbit Mars, performing a comprehensive scientific survey of the planet's atmosphere and magnetic fields. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Escapade will arrive just as the solar cycle is ramping up, meaning the spacecraft will get to study solar wind at its most intense. With the sun's activity increasing, the spacecraft will be positioned to gather valuable data on how solar winds interact with Mars during a period of heightened solar radiation. As the spacecraft loop around Mars, they will send data back to Earth, giving scientists the opportunity to analyze this treasure trove of information in real time. It's a thrilling prospect, and the 11-month data collection phase will give us an unprecedented look at how Mars's magnetic environment plays a role in atmospheric escape. After that, Blue and Gold will continue to work together, unraveling more secrets of the Red Planet. If all goes according to plan, Escapade's results will provide answers that will shape future Mars missions, human exploration, and potentially even the terraforming of Mars. Cost and innovation. You might be thinking, all this space tech, all these spacecraft, how much is this going to cost? The answer might surprise you. Escapade is actually part of NASA's Simplex program, which stands for Small Innovative Missions for Planetary Exploration. The whole mission is designed to deliver big science on a small budget, with an estimated cost of under $80 million. Yes, you read that right. For a mission of this caliber, that's practically a bargain. Why is this so impressive? Well, in an era where large missions can cost billions, NASA's Simplex program aims to make space exploration more affordable without sacrificing quality. Escapade is proof that innovation doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. By focusing on cutting-edge but smaller-scale spacecraft, NASA can execute complex missions without breaking the bank. And Escapade isn't just affordable, it's also incredibly efficient. With its dual spacecraft design, the mission is able to collect vast amounts of data from multiple perspectives, all while keeping costs under control. The mission's relatively low cost is a win for both NASA and the public, offering a high return on investment in terms of science. The data Escapade sends back will not only transform our understanding of Mars but also offer insights that could benefit future missions, from Mars exploration to the study of other planets. It's a perfect example of how NASA is pioneering cost-effective space exploration, ensuring that cutting-edge science remains accessible to all. If Escapade succeeds in its goals, this will set the stage for even more affordable, high-impact space missions in the future. Why it matters. You may be wondering, why should we care about Escapade? It's a fair question, so let's break it down. The results from Escapade will help us answer some of the most fundamental questions about not just Mars, but planetary science in general. Understanding how Mars lost its atmosphere isn't just about understanding the past of our neighboring planet, it's about understanding the broader forces at play in our solar system and beyond. Escapade's insights could give us a clearer picture of how other planets, and potentially exoplanets, lose their atmospheres over time. This is crucial for future space missions, especially if we're to ever terraform or inhabit planets like Mars. If we can understand the process of atmospheric escape on Mars, we can apply that knowledge to other celestial bodies, possibly even planets outside our solar system. Who knows, Escapade's discoveries might even provide clues about the potential for life on exoplanets orbiting distant stars. And let's not forget the long-term human goal, Mars. Escapade will help scientists understand the Martian atmosphere in such a way that we can make better decisions about future Mars missions, especially the prospects of human colonization. The more we learn about how Mars lost its atmosphere, the better prepared we'll be when it comes time to create sustainable habitats on the Red Planet. Escapade is paving the way for a future where we don't just explore Mars but may eventually live on Mars. In the grand scheme of things, Escapade isn't just a mission to Mars. It's a mission that could change the way we approach space exploration, planetary science, and even humanity's place in the cosmos. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into NASA's Escapade mission. We hope you're as excited as we are about the groundbreaking discoveries that lie ahead. What do you think Mars's past looked like? Do you believe it could have supported life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating space exploration updates right here on Space Facts. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars and exploring the wonders of the universe with us. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our solar system? What if I told you that just 6 light-years away, there's a star system that might hold the key to understanding planets like ours? Barnard's star, the closest single star to the Sun, is hiding some fascinating secrets, and astronomers have just made a groundbreaking discovery. Could this star system be home to planets that we could one day explore? What do you think? Could life exist around a red dwarf star like Barnard's? Let's dive into this exciting discovery and uncover the mysteries together. Barnard's star system. Barnard's star, ever heard of it? This unassuming little red dwarf is not just any star, it's the closest single star to our Sun, located just a mere 6 light-years away from Earth. Now you might be thinking, 6 light-years? That sounds far, but in cosmic terms, that's practically next door. Barnard's star has been quietly orbiting the Milky Way for billions of years, yet it's only recently that it has caught the attention of astronomers hunting for exoplanets. This star isn't just another dot in the sky, it's a goldmine for discovery. Astronomers have long been curious about Barnard's star because of its proximity and relatively calm nature. While other stars might be too active, flaring up with violent eruptions, Barnard's star is a cool and stable neighbor. Over the years, scientists have pored over data, aiming to uncover hidden planets that could be lurking in its cosmic orbit. Why? because this red dwarf star could be the key to unlocking a whole new world of possibilities. And guess what? After years of speculation and intense observation, we now know that Barnard's star isn't alone. It's hosting a mysterious planet, one that could hold the secrets to our understanding of planetary systems beyond our own. In 2024, astronomers officially confirmed the discovery of Barnard's star B, a sub-Earth mass planet that orbits its star in just over 3 Earth days. But that's not the end of the story. Stay tuned, because there's much more to this discovery than meets the eye, and we're only getting started. Discovery of Barnard's star B. Imagine a world where days pass in the blink of an eye, where a year on the planet is only 3 days long. That's exactly the situation with Barnard's star B, the newly discovered exoplanet that's orbiting its red dwarf star in a mere 3.23 days. This fascinating planet was discovered in October 2024 by astronomers using the groundbreaking espresso spectrograph on the Very Large Telescope in Chile. And let me tell you, this is one discovery that has rocked the astronomical community. What makes Barnard's star B so intriguing is not just its orbit, but its size and proximity to its host star. This planet is about half the size of Venus, making it a sub-Earth mass planet, which places it in a category that could teach us a lot about the formation of planetary systems in close proximity to their stars. With its extremely tight orbit, Barnard's star B is much closer to its star than Mercury is to the Sun, a mind-blowing 20 times closer. But here's the twist. It's too hot to support life as we know it. With an estimated surface temperature of 125 degrees Celsius, this planet is more like a sizzling oven than a potential Earth-like haven. Despite the harsh conditions, the discovery of Barnard's star B offers a tantalizing peek into the mysteries of the cosmos. As one of the closest planets to our solar system, it provides an incredible opportunity for future studies. Could this planet be the first stepping stone toward unraveling the nature of planets in the habitable zones of red dwarf stars? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this discovery is only the beginning of our journey into the uncharted territory of our cosmic neighbors. Characteristics of Barnard's star B. Let's dive into the specifics of Barnard's star B. This planet is unlike anything you'll find in our solar system. First off, it's a sub-Earth mass planet, which means it's smaller than Earth, yet still larger than the smallest planets we know. Imagine a world where the days fly by at breakneck speed. Barnard's star B orbits its red dwarf star in just 3.23 Earth days. But it's not just the quick orbit that makes this planet fascinating, it's its extreme closeness to its star. At only 0.02 astronomical units from its host star, Barnard's star B is about 20 times closer than Mercury is to our Sun. This tight orbit places the planet in a sizzling environment where temperatures can soar to a sweltering 125 degrees Celsius. It's basically a cosmic furnace, and any attempt to imagine life on this world quickly evaporates under the intense heat. Liquid water? Forget about it. But while life as we know it is impossible, Barnard's star B is a goldmine for astronomers trying to piece together the mysteries of how planets form and evolve in such harsh conditions. But why does this planet matter? Well, despite the extreme heat, Barnard's star B is a great candidate for studying the behavior of planets orbiting red dwarf stars, stars that make up about 70% of the Milky Way. These types of stars are long-lived and stable, making them excellent targets for understanding the dynamics of exoplanet systems. In fact, the discovery of Barnard's star B opens the door for future studies that might reveal hidden patterns in how these planets form, survive, and interact with their host stars. So while Barnard's star B might not be the most hospitable planet, it's certainly one of the most intriguing in our cosmic neighborhood. Confirmation of additional exoplanets. Hold on tight, because Barnard's star isn't done surprising us yet. After the discovery of Barnard's star B, astronomers weren't ready to stop. In fact, their next move was to turn up the heat on their investigations. And guess what? They found more. Using the state-of-the-art Maroon X instrument on the Gemini North Telescope in Hawaii, scientists identified 3 additional exoplanet candidates orbiting Barnard's star. That's right, Barnard's star might be hosting not one but multiple sub-Earth mass planets. Each of these new planets appears to be orbiting closely to the star, just like Barnard's star B. What's really exciting about these findings is the potential for future exploration. The discovery of additional exoplanet candidates around Barnard's star gives us a rare opportunity to study a multi-planet system so close to us, something that's not common in other star systems. These newly discovered planets could share similar characteristics to Barnard star B, or they might surprise us with their unique features, further expanding our understanding of exoplanet systems around red dwarf stars. For now, these additional planets are still in the candidate phase, meaning further observations and confirmations are needed to verify their existence. But with such advanced tools at our disposal, including high-resolution spectrometers and telescopes, the likelihood of solid confirmation is high. In the coming years, Barnard's star system might become the perfect lab for studying how planets form, evolve, and interact within a close-knit stellar family. And who knows? Maybe one of these planets holds a secret that could change the way we think about habitable worlds. The journey is just beginning. Detection methods employed. How did scientists manage to uncover Barnard star B and its newfound planetary companions? Well, it all comes down to cutting-edge technology and a lot of patience. Astronomers have long relied on a technique called the radial velocity method to detect planets outside our solar system. This method works by measuring the subtle wobbles in a star's motion caused by the gravitational pull of orbiting planets. These wobbles may be small, but with the right tools, they reveal a lot about the planets themselves. To catch these planetary signatures, astronomers use two incredibly powerful instruments: the espresso spectrograph on the Very Large Telescope in Chile and the Maroon X spectrometer on the Gemini North Telescope in Hawaii. Both instruments are equipped with technology that can detect tiny shifts in a star's light, shifts that occur as planets tug on their stars in ways that are nearly invisible to the naked eye. With the help of these instruments, astronomers were able to detect the tiny gravitational influence of Barnard's star B, confirming its existence and unveiling a fascinating world that was previously hidden from us. In addition to radial velocity, astronomers are now using other innovative techniques, including direct imaging and gravitational microlensing, to observe exoplanets. As technology continues to evolve, our ability to detect and study these distant worlds will only get better, bringing us closer to understanding the true nature of the cosmos. The discovery of Barnard star B and its companions highlights just how much we can achieve by harnessing the power of advanced telescopes and spectrographs. Who knows what other secrets these instruments will reveal in the future? Significance of the discovery. So, what does this discovery of Barnard star B and its companions mean for us? Beyond the excitement of finding planets near our solar system, this discovery has profound implications for the study of exoplanets, particularly those orbiting red dwarf stars. Red dwarfs like Barnard star are the most common type of star in our galaxy, and yet, we know so little about the planets that orbit them. With the confirmation of Barnard star B and the potential for more discoveries, we are opening a window into an entirely new type of planetary system. This discovery also brings us one step closer to answering some of the most intriguing questions in astrobiology. While Barnard star B is far too hot to support life, the close proximity of these planets to their star could provide valuable insights into the conditions that might exist on exoplanets in the habitable zone, where liquid water and life could potentially exist. In the future, astronomers may discover planets in similar systems that could harbor conditions conducive to life. Moreover, the proximity of Barnard's star, just 6 light-years away, means these planets are prime targets for future observations. With upcoming missions and next-generation telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope, the search for life beyond our solar system is more exciting than ever. Barnard's star is just the beginning, and it's likely that we'll uncover many more exoplanet systems around nearby stars in the years to come. This discovery is a giant leap in our ongoing quest to understand the universe and our place within it. Implications for future exploration. Now here's the really exciting part. What does the discovery of Barnard star B and its companions mean for the future of space exploration? Well, for one, Barnard's star is one of the closest stellar systems to Earth, making it a prime candidate for future interstellar missions. While we are still a long way from being able to send spacecraft to these distant stars, the potential for exploration is immense. One of the most ambitious projects to date is Breakthrough Starshot, an initiative aiming to send tiny light-powered probes to nearby star systems at a fraction of the time it would take using conventional spacecraft. These probes could reach Barnard's star in just over 20 years, providing us with invaluable data on this intriguing star system. Although the technology for such missions is still in development, the discovery of multiple planets around Barnard's star adds urgency to these efforts, as scientists now have more compelling reasons to send probes to study the system up close. In addition to these missions, the The study of Barnard's star B and its companions could help us refine our understanding of exoplanet atmospheres, planetary formation, and the potential for habitable environments around red dwarf stars. As we continue to explore these planets, we could gain crucial insights into the kinds of conditions that might support life, helping us narrow down our search for habitable worlds beyond our solar system. The future of space exploration is only getting brighter, and Barnard's star system will likely play a pivotal role in that exciting journey. Thanks for joining us on this cosmic journey through the Barnard star system. Who knows what other mysteries the universe holds just beyond our reach? If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Space Facts for more mind-blowing discoveries about our universe. We want to hear your thoughts. Could Barnard's star be home to life? Drop your comments below and let's continue the conversation. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious about the wonders of space.